Let's move on to the next part then. If you head over to the text form field, you can see that there are many properties which you may want to explore. Take the input formatters, for example. They'll help you to write specific letters in your forms. You can also find properties such as text capitalization. This property automatically makes the keyboard uppercase while using it on mobile depending on the configuration. And there is something called a validator as well. It can be used to check a text. But firstly, I would like to say a few words about the regular expressions, in short, regex. A regular expression is a sequence of characters that specifies a search pattern in text. These expressions can be used in different situations. For example, if you have a backend like Spring Boot or Django or Flask, and you want to prevent security issues like cross-site scripting or SQL injection from the client side, that is the front end, then regex can be used to detect specific patterns in text. We will not be diving much into these topics, but I will provide you with a few basic screening commands. So let's head over to Darpad now, where I'm going to explain a bit of regex. First things first, let me create a string variable called str and give it a value of hello world in quotes. Also, I am going to create a regex variable and write regexp. Inside the quotation marks, we need to specify the text pattern. Let's say I want to look for the hello world inside a text. So to specify that those are words and not characters, I am going to type 2 backslashes followed by the letter B. Then in brackets, I'm gonna place the str variable which has the text, and finally end it with 2 backslashes and a B. Okay, in the next line we have to write print and use the regex variable dot has match. Inside the brackets, we need to write a text in which we would like to find our hello world. I am gonna type something like hello world, I am here. If we run it, we get true printed on the console. This suggests to us that the text hello world is present inside the phrase hello world, I am here. But after changing the letter W to lowercase and running it, we will get a false value, and that's because the regex is case sensitive by default. Let's go ahead and give it a comma. I'm going to put the property case sensitive here and give it a value of false. Now, when we run it, we get true printed as the regex is no longer case sensitive. We can also try to give it a string value of m, for example. And after running it, we are getting the value of true as the letter M is present in the phrase. Right now, let me delete this part. And let's say I want to check if the letters A to Z are present here or not. So, to do that, I am simply going to write R. I need to open quotes, write circumflex, and give it square brackets. In square brackets, I'm gonna type uppercase A dash uppercase Z, then close quotes. Run it and look. True is printed on the console because values from A to Z are present. But what if we wanted to check if the text contains only uppercase A to uppercase Z? It's simple. Just write a plus, then put a $sign. Now run it, and as you can see, the false value got printed. Let's go ahead and add A dash Z to widen the range of characters. Okay, we got a false value again, and that's because the pattern does not have a white space included in its range of characters, whereas the text contains many of them. So let's press the spacebar here to solve the issue. Run it, and true is printed. Now, what if we put a number here and run it? And we got a false value since our text in regex.hasMatch doesn't contain any numbers. To obtain the true value, we just need to add 0-9, type some number in the hello world I am here, run it, and true got printed on the console.